Good morning.
Is that the glass bottom?
Alright guys, so we're just trying to keep waiting on any more people. If anyone needs any water while we're sitting here, these white coolers on the other side of the helm right here are full of water. Feel free to reach in there and grab as many as you need, alright?
Right.
Ano daw?
I don't know. I don't know.
Pictures in the back corner. Coast Guard says I have to tell you where they're at, but really guys, in case of fire, just move away from the fire, let me Stone handle it. And then worst case scenario, if somehow both Stone and I become incapacitated, fall overboard, something like that, we got a VHF radio right here. Already set to the Coast Guard channel. You just press the little button on the side to talk. They would love to come out and rescue you guys. They're just stationed in the next harbor down. They're pretty much bored out of their mind. But anyway, that's all of our safety gear. Never had to use any of that stuff. Just have to tell you guys about it. Now, quick orientation around the boat.
Wala. Aloha mahalo.
It's all about the context of how you use aloha. It can mean so many different things. So if you want to say goodbye to people, there's a little bit better phrase to use, and it's hui ho. You guys want to try saying that with me? Hui ho. Yeah. So hui ho, that means until we meet again. Right? Because goodbye is such a final word, and you know, you guys are going to these places that you're hopefully having a good time. You don't want to say goodbye to those people. You want to come back to that place again for that restaurant, that boat tour, whatever you want to do. So instead of saying goodbye to people, say hui ho. There you go. Yeah. Now, as we come to the dock, guys, I do need everyone to grab a seat for me. I'm normally pretty good at parking this thing, but every once in a while I do bounce into that dock, alright? So please make sure you're all sitting down as we're coming in. Right between us and those big container cranes over there. Keep it on the right hand side for everybody, so if you want to try to make your way over to the right, that's the spot where the whales are. So up between us and the big container cranes, 100 yards away at 2 o'clock, 1:30 is what we're looking
Like in that direction, kind of right in front of the Prince Coolio. Yeah. Not super far away. Right in front of this one.
Yeah, about halfway in between the two boats.
Right out.
Yeah, we're supposed to stay 100 yards away, so we're gonna get this. There, just started again right there. Looks like he's traveling to the right a little bit here, guys. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, so they blow the air as they come up. And so what they'll do is they'll come up. Oh, there you go. That looked like a calf, yeah. Yeah, so what they do is they come up and they breathe 4, 5, 6 times, and then they dive down deep. And when they dive, you'll see their back arch way up out of the water, and then often you'll see a tail come up. And that's kind of our sign that they're not going to come back for another 10 to 20 minutes. The Prince Coolio is way too close to those whales right now. There we are. There we are. Oh, can you get a little tail? There's the tail, guys. All right. So, yeah, well, that's the thing. So it's 10:31 right now. I gotta have you guys back in the harbor at 11 o'clock. So basically, I can give you about 10, 12 minutes here. We can wait for these whales to come up again. But it looked like there was a calf there, so I got a feeling that the calf is going to come back up again sometime in the next like 5 to 10 minutes. All right. So we have a little bit of an advantage, and hopefully those whales have been down for like 10 minutes already, and maybe they're going to come back up soon. So we can be looking anywhere from in front of us over to about 2 o'clock. That's kind of the area where I would guess that they're at. Last night we had a mother and calf out here, and the calves, they come up about every 3 to 5 minutes. So they're way more active. They don't have the lung capacity does. But because they don't have the lung capacity, they also have a much smaller spray, and so they're much harder to spot. Because normally how we see whales is as they come up to breathe, they're going to exhale, and the adults will send up a jellyfish and algae and seagrass. That's what they really like to eat. But when it's cloudy, they won't hang out at the surface nearly as much. They'll come up to breathe, but that's about it. And then at night, the turtles will dive down to the bottom out here, a little further outside of the cleaning area. There's some freshwater springs that come out there, and that fresh water is really cold, and that's perfect for the turtles because that cold water slows their metabolism down and get their heart rate down to as low. Looks like you don't have much visibility in here, huh? A little bit. You can see the bottom, but you can see the line right here. Oh, there's a turtle just popped up on the right-hand side here, guys. Let me cruise over and get a little closer to this guy. About 3 o'clock, right between us and the Nautilus, we got a turtle at the surface here. Oh, I would go back there, but I got a boat coming up behind me, so nope, not going to go. But we got our big gray chubs over here on the right-hand side right now, those big gray fish, the Honolulu. Those are pretty good eating fish when they're small. When they get too big, they start getting a real strong algae flavor to them, but when they're small, those are pretty tasty, guys. Alright, let's take a little cruise around the outside. We'll get out of this boat's way. Get some different stuff on the outside of Turtle Canyon. Sometimes get some other turtles. Sometimes get some needlefish. Those guys are my favorite. Really long, skinny, translucent blue fish with beaks on them. Basically looks like needles. Still got the Honolulu following us over here on the right. Now, the sun's going to come out here in just a second, and that should help us find turtles again. So turtles, you know, they're reptiles, right? They're not fish. So they don't have gills. So they got to come up to the surface and breathe. But then the other thing is, like all other reptiles, turtles are cold-blooded. And so they use the sun to regulate their body temperature. And so turtles will, and then we'll pick up more of our fish friends over here. This is just kind of a small to medium-sized one right here. And you guys know the Hawaiian word for sea turtle? No? It's honu. H-O-N-U. Honu, yeah. So if this is any of you guys' first time seeing a Hawaiian green sea turtle, well, right now, y'all are having yourself a little more space in there to store their eggs. They also have a really short tail. The males do what they do. Yeah, big barnacle on there, definitely. Oh, there she goes. Yeah, she needs to go down to Turtle Canyon. That's our spot where we're going to stop a little bit later where the fish clean to Diamond Head. All right, guys. Now as we get outside this reef, it's going to start getting windier. So watch your hats. Right. This is the hat graveyard out here. We catch more hats than fish in this area. And we're also going to start getting into these ocean waves. So if you're standing up, make sure you're holding on to something. All right. But all of our favorite places to hang out at, all of our favorite spots to look to the glass bottoms are up off Waikiki. So I normally like to go pretty fast through this first section. Just to make sure we maximize our time up there. But we're going to keep our eyes peeled for any wildlife along here. So in the shallows here, we often find turtles. Sometimes we even find dolphins. And then we're...
I think someone's filling out. You're thinking about eating lunch with food, right?
What's that? Oh, fish. Couple of fish. Mimo? Ay, Mimo?
Inunan mo ng picture yung mga isda. Makulay dilaw.